in the minors. Stop majoring in the minors. Stop being petty. Stop being childish. Stop enjoying negativity. Stop majoring. Stop being disrespectful, logical. Stop being disrespectful to the sisters. We're not going to sexually objectify our women. We're not going to sexually objectify our women. We are not going to sexually objectify our women. I don't want to block you, my brother, because you've been supportive. I don't want to block you. But please don't put that. He put big booty black wives matter. Stop being a coon, brother. I don't want to block you. No more big booty black wives matter, okay? We ain't into that. It's about the soul of a woman. Because no woman is going to look good for the rest of her life. So you got to fall in love with the soul and not the body. Of course, we love beautiful black women, obviously. Okay? But it's about the spirit of the woman. Okay? Not the buns. Stop focusing on the buns. The buns will come. Focus on the soul. Okay? So, now he talking about little booty black women matter. Stop it. Man, want to keep on dating white girls? Guess what? I'm going to make some money off this too. I'm going to start a Snow Bunny leasing agency. You can come lease your bunny until she tired of your black ass. Black queens forever. Oh, bunnies never, man. You have to go on up and go over to the brother and say, listen, King, I've been clapping your queen Cinnabons. I'm sorry. If you walk into a room that has mirrors and you catch your man twerking in the mirror while looking at his ass, I suggest you pack up your clothes and move the hell out of that house. See, Neanderthal behavior. How far can you squirt? You know what? You melanin deficient, calcified pineal devil, you still out here. Shango sticking every honeycomb hideout you can find. But if you're talking about Caribbean women, what y'all want to get together with Dr. Umar for? What do the Caribbean women want to get together with Dr. Umar out in the woods? What we going to do out in the woods? Yes! They want to rap, wear your clothes, date your girls, listen to your music, drive your cars, big rims. But soon the cops start killing black folks, I'm a cracker. I'm a cracker. I'm a cracker. That bitch made video after video. Y'all didn't say shit, so shut the fuck up or I'm a... You didn't do well Hidden Colors 4. 1804 is not doing as well as Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3. Can we be honest for a minute, Flex? Does anybody know what was going on in black consciousness in 2011? I'll tell you what was going on in black consciousness. Okay? But listen, you mean something to me, now leave me alone. Listen, you mean something to me, now leave me alone. This is warning number one, sisters. If you walk into a room that has mirrors and you catch your man, it took us 18... See, Neanderthal behavior. How far can you squirt? You know, with my Nigerian queen, a goosey soup. Pass me that fufu. Pass me that fufu. Stop being disrespectful, logical. Stop.
Some of Dr. Umar's famous quotes. Y'all know he is known for dropping the quotes. He is known for dropping the quotes, honey. Yes, he is. There's a live going on about Dr. Umar right now with almost 2,000 people in the chat. He's a popular man. He's a popular man. And people think that when he decides to speak back, they want to call him, they want to say he's wrong. They want to say he's not acting like a scholar. They want to say this, that, and the other. But he's still a man. And even the smartest people, even the biggest scholars or whatever you want to call them, will get tired of the BS from people as sooner or later in their life. Okay? That's why you need to leave folks alone. That's why you need to leave folks alone. Now, I'm going to review it. What I have is 30 minutes, and this probably isn't all of it, but this is the part I wanted to review when he went live the other day, because make no mistake about it. Hold on. Because you all have been telling me that Dr. Umar came for that lady first that was on LENON's channel. No, he didn't. Y'all steady leaving me those comments. No. And I don't know how you guys could think that it's okay for a woman who took care of an elderly lady with muscular sclerosis, did I say that right? MS. How is it okay for her to hop her little tail on somebody's panel and talk about it? Because she's mad at Dr. Umar. What did he do to her exactly before she came out? Okay, you could say that he talked about her coochie after she came out. But what did he do prior to that? He had not come out here and talked about that lady. Even Tasha K said it, but he had not talked about her. If you don't want people to know about your doings and going ons with someone, oh man, why would you come out here and do a live interview on a panel with 15, 16, 1700 people in the chat cheering you on, leaving all kind of weird super chat and all kind of weird things. I mean, just having a field day at the expense of this man right here and his mother. They had the darn the CPS people, whatever. They've been to his house after she did that interview. Like he's over there beating his mama or not. She said he had too much food in the house. Now, what if he hadn't had any food in the house? This Lene woman is a character. She is a woman scorned for some reason. She acts like I tried to tell her, look, honey, you aren't gonna always get the man you want. You're not. Damn. All right, let's listen to this.
Thing has happened, and I'm going to speak to Baby Smurf situation in a minute. I'm going to speak to that. But I just want to lay the groundwork by saying that all of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. So I've been taking care of my mother for the past 7.5 years. Spring of 2018. Many of y'all know back in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, I had to stand trial with charges that were put upon me by the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology that were motivated by YouTubian struggle streamers and doctors.
So they were calling the board worried about his degree. What does this man's degrees have to do with anybody on YouTube? You know, I have a master's degree. I undergrad from Philander Smith University, and then I got my graduate from Webster University. Do you know haters who sit on their ass on YouTube and don't even have a 2-year degree had the gall to say that my degrees probably weren't real? That's what people would do when they don't have shit. So I've had people to sit and say, she probably didn't even go to a real college. Well, where did you go? Other than behind a screen talking about somebody. What kind of degrees do you have? Yeah, I've had people to say that she probably don't have a real degree. Hey, Shawanda. Well, what kind of a degree is it when both of the university's presidents signed it and I graduated and the pictures, my graduation picture from Philander is out on the is it Webster? Philander and Webster. Out on the internet somewhere. 2005 and 2008. That's what I was doing. I was going to college and graduating. So he had to go and fight whatever, some type of a hearing because people were probably calling the psychology board and all of that stuff, all up in his business. Now I know you guys can say he's a public figure, he puts himself out there, but that don't mean you have to just harass him for no reason. And you know who I'm talking to, sir. You're live right now. Sitting over there just giggling and grinning and steadily reading those super chats that's coming in on behalf of this man. You owe this man your last 10 years of salary from YouTube. You ought to be ashamed of yourself talking about you got compassion. Compassion where? It takes a cruel person to just bully somebody. Don't you know what happened on the Vegas Strip? Is nobody not scared of the Vegas Strip? Do y'all just not believe? Man is not the only person that can flip out.
The Umar detractors. Y'all remember that? Well, Well, shortly thereafter, my mother was hospitalized. My mother has multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis. Okay, she's diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. We've always known that.
Multiple sclerosis, MS. So he's now okay. I don't think he had ever come out and said that. I don't think he had ever come out and said that until that woman came out here and started talking about his mama's illness.
But it didn't begin to affect her until more recently. So anyway,
And I know there's probably a lot of more exciting lives going on right now. But listen, I'm talking about something that I'm passionate about. And I believe in what I'm saying and what I'm doing. So if you do stop by, just please like the video. And if you don't like this content, that's okay, honey. Go find one of my other videos. Go watch one of my cooking videos, okay?
when my mother was hospitalized, I knew that I would be the child of 7 who would take it upon myself to step up and take care of my mother. And after 60 days away from home, my mother finally came home the day before.
Now, who would find fault in a man wanting to take care of his mother? Most men, they get married or they get some girlfriend that don't like the family, that they want you to spend all the time with their family, with their mama and their people. That's what some of them do. Some of these men, and they just be some little old henpecked cuckolds, and they do it. Okay, they do it. Forget about their own family and go running behind that tramp's family, and the first thing you know, she done cheated on you, and you're looking crazy.
For baby Smurf's birthday, 2018, and I've been caring for my mother for 7.5 years ever since. I have done a great job caring for my mother. When my mother came home, she was on all these meds. The doctor got her off of all the meds. When she came home, mom had different situations going on. She got off of all that. Medications no longer necessary. I'm not perfect, but in my 7.5 years, I have done a great job with my mother.
Now you hear that? He tells you he's not perfect. He's just a man. He's not perfect. That's you all thinking that he's a perfect man and he can do no wrong. He can't make mistakes or anything. You all are thinking that.
And I can say that most of the time, when my mother had a situation, it was because of the aides in the caregivers. It was because of the aides in the caregivers.
Wow.
And so, normally, and for those of y'all who care for your parent, you know how tough it is to find decent, professional, reliable, confidential help, right? Decent, professional, reliable, comprehensive help, right?
Decent, professional, reliable help that won't go and run their mouths about your loved one who's sick. A professional person isn't going to come in your home and take a note of, oh, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 stoppers for the sink. Why in the hell would that woman count the stoppers and go run tell LENON that? That's why we know your purpose is only to embarrass him or hurt him. Lene, Janae, whatever your name is. This woman counted the amount of stoppers he bought to use in the sink. At least he's being clean. At least he has more than one. But my thing is, why would you count them? She took a play-by-play in her head. She was probably writing things down. And when he left her to go on his business trip, she probably went through everything in there that she could do. She went through everything. That nosy helper went through every drawer, every paper. She went through everything. That's why he thinks she might have information about his bank accounts. And she want to get on here and cry wolf, talking about somebody doing some revenge porn on her. And you done came out here and told people that you done slobbed the knob. That was you, ma'am. Nobody asked you. You volunteered that information. So Tasha K can sit over there and talk about Dr. Umar, talk about a woman, but She talked about him first. So I wonder what Tasha would think about that. If does she know that? She probably don't care because she doesn't like him. If someone doesn't like you, even when you're right, if they don't like you, they're gonna overlook it. They're going to overlook it. Now, if he had came out here and just did a video on that woman and started talking about her, and then I would have said, Dr. Umar, you're wrong. I would be like, that's wrong. I would have said that is wrong, but that is not what happened. So y'all quit coming in my comments talking about, oh, you just a blind, oh, you a cult. I'm not no damn cult member. I do what I want to do. I'm in nobody's cult. Not no religious cult, not no work cult, no kind of cult. I move when I want to move. I do what I want to do. Ain't no cults around here. I can go live whenever I want to. I don't have to consult with nobody. I don't have to worry about if this person's like. I do what I want to do when I want to do it.
And so, let me see something here. I'm going to turn off the comments, brothers and sisters. This is the first
Y'all in them comments talking crazy. He got to turn out the comments.
live that I've ever turned off the comments, but I have to. There's just too much.
Stay focused, my brother. Stay focused, Dr. Umar. Don't let those people get to you. I know you're tired of that man talking about you for the last 10 years, calling the gas company and the light company, pretending to be you. Just all kind of ignorance. Somebody just left me a comment. Y'all know what? Y'all in y'all comments.
Ignorance in my feed. This is the first live I've ever done where I had to turn off the comments. I just turned off the comments because I'm talking seriously, and we still got idiots. So this is going to be.
Hey, Beefy, how you doing? Hey there, beautiful PP. Hey there, beautiful people. Hit the like button. I know that's right, Beefy. We're listening to Dr. Umar. Once again, yes, I'm listening to the full version of what I've just been playing little parts of. So it's about 38 minutes. So I'm going to let it play so I don't have to keep stopping it so we can go ahead and get through because I worked a 12-hour shift and I'm going to go ahead and knock this out. I need to be done. I really need to be done here in the next 30 to 40 minutes.
Without any comments, you can text message me if you have a question or comment. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858.
Text him, y'all.
You can text message me at 215-989-9858. So, whenever I don't have a dependable, responsible, reliable, confidential aide to care for my mom, I cancel events because my mother always comes first. My mother always comes first. I was supposed to keynote
and his mother always comes first. That's including over you, you women. His mother's gonna come first. His mother comes first. This woman, Lene, that came out here, we wouldn't have known his mother was sick and that he was doing all this. Lennon probably knew because he thinks he knows. He think he knows. When does Dr. Umar have to pee, Lennon? When does he have to shit again? I'm sorry. Never mind.
Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference a few months ago. I canceled it because I didn't have anyone that I would trust to care for mother available at that time. I had to cancel Congo last week, and y'all know how much I wanted to go to the Congo. I had been waiting for that. I had to cancel because mom comes first. When I went to Sweden, there was a young lady who I met because she invited me to Kansas City to speak at an event.
That was her way to get in. I got this event, Dr. Umar. Can you come speak? She wanted you the whole time, Dr. Umar. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. She wanted you. She did. I'm telling you, you got to be careful of these women. Some of them are something else, Dr. Umar. They trying to set you up. You worried about what them snow bunnies doing to all the rich men. You got to worry about what these little heifers trying to do to you. They trying to take you out. And we not going to have it. Not on my watch. Oh, no. We not going to have it, Dr. Umar. We not going to have it. No. No. What can I do, little old me? I can do a lot. You stay focused. Stay focused. I know that's right, people. Trying to take the man out, Beefcake. She gonna invite him to Kansas City to come speak at an event. Oh, I got some connections. Why don't you come speak? And then wiggle her way on into the man's house to take care of his mama. And what does that heifer do? The first chance she gets, she's been watching him on YouTube. She knows everybody that does not like him. What does she do? What does a low down, dirty, slithering snake do? They crawl up into the YouTube streets and go to your most staunch enemy and say, I got a story to tell and I need to tell it to you. Huh. Oh boy, I could tell y'all some things.
So her and her son.
But it's not about me. We're going to keep it on the dock.
Drove me from Omaha, Nebraska to Kansas City to speak. I believe the event was on the.
So her and her son drove Dr. Umar to Omaha, Nebraska to speak. Oh, you just going all out for Dr. Umar, girl. You really thought all of that was good. Don't you know he could probably go from state to state to get a woman to do something? Hell, I'd bake him a cake. That's because I bake cakes. I mean, my goodness, girl. You done drove. I ain't driving no damn Omaha, Nebraska. She and her son drove him to Omaha, Nebraska. Why didn't he just catch a flight? Why did you have to drive him? You was trying to get in good with him. Oh my goodness. Let me see if y'all saying something smart about me, because y'all don't like when I talk good about Dr. Umar. And I don't care. Yeah, I got to go. So you have okay. Thank you, Beefy, for stopping by, honey. Thank you for stopping by. Go take care of your family. Your family.
December 3rd, 2023. I believe the event was on December 3rd, 2023. I believe the event was December 3rd, 2023.
2 times.
And we had the event. We stayed in contact.
So December 23rd of 2023. So that's when he got with her and did an event, December of 2023. December of 2023. December of 2023.
Text message. And ultimately, at the top of this year, maybe late last year, but if I'm not mistaken, I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel.
Worst mistake of your life. Worst mistake of your life. I don't know. Whoa, Lord have mercy. Why? Why her? I've seen her. She not all that. She not like all them other women you be being around. I don't get it. Did she cook for you? Don't be eating all them folks' food either, Dr. Umar. Some crazy folks in the world. Bunch of evil folks in the world.
Hours for no more than 2 or 3 hours. I repeat, I saw her 3 times in a hotel after hours for only a few hours. 3 times.
Didn't take long, did it?
There's a small chance that it was 4 times.
Oh, Lord.
There's no chance.
Now look, how many times did she? Never mind. That's not. I'm just kidding. I don't need to know that, but I bet she knows the exact time. I bet she know every. Ooh, honey, I bet she just plays it over and over in her mind. The time she was with Dr. Umar, the Pan-African Prince. Oh, she playing it over and over in her mind, Dr. Umar. So when you cut her off, child, she had to go run the LENON. She had to tell it on high. Oh, let me tell you about Dr. Umar.
It was 5 times. I'm going to repeat this. Did you need me, boss? Are you good? Okay.
Oh, he's sitting in front of his school that you all say don't exist. For you haters in the back, that be in the bushes that's going to stop through and leave comments for me later. But just watch the video. Thank you. Double tap the screen. Give me some likes. He's sitting in front of his school that you all say does not exist. How is he sitting in front of his school that doesn't exist?
So I saw her 3 times inside of a Philadelphia hotel after hours for about 3 or 4 hours. That's it. The total private time she and I spent could not have exceeded 12, 15, 20 hours max. Total time.
Now, with all due respect, Dr. Umar, you could do a whole lot in a couple of hours. I'm just saying. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair and balanced. Although that woman was wrong, she shouldn't have come out here talking about him and his mama. You don't talk about his mama. You lost me when you talked about his mama, girl.
Across these 3 visits, maybe 4, but I'm almost certain it was 3. No more than 12 to 15, maximum of 20 hours. When it was time for me to go to Sweden, this young lady told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother.
Hell no.
I assured her that I would pay her, and I did pay her. And this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney.
You going to Sweden? I don't mind keeping your mama for you. Oh, I would love to do that. I'm good at taking care of elderly people. Yeah, I done took care of people in my family. I can hear her lying right now. Just saying, ooh, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to find out everything I can and I'm going to blackmail him. She probably had never taken care of an elderly person in her life.
In a minute, because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal.
And y'all been in my chat saying, oh, she's not a caretaker. She's not certified, so he can't charge her. But y'all know it's wrong. Why she get her ass on Leonard's channel and talk about his mama and his mama's personal health and issues in that man's house? It's just so disgusting. It's really disgusting. And she's supposed to be a professional lady. That's pathetic. You got to stand for something. You got to have some type of respect. That's just, come on. That's like somebody asks you not to say something about it and you go run and tell it. Can't you keep anything to yourself?
Sensitive medical information without permission. So this attorney said if I can prove that I paid her.
Health insurance, what is it, Accountability Act? I'm a licensed insurance agent, but I forget all those acronyms, but HIPAA. Yes, I am a licensed insurance agent too. They had a problem with that. Oh, she not no real. She don't say. Whenever you have something that someone else doesn't have, they want to downplay it and try to make like it's nothing. And you didn't really do anything to get it, like they're doing Dr. Umar, like they did him with his degrees and things. Oh, he's not a principal. He's never been a principal. His nephew had to come on there and say he was a principal. He helped me with my speech problem.
Which means this was business. This was a business transaction. You paid her to care for your mother. And although she included plenty of lies in her narrative,
I'm trying.
Although she included plenty of exaggerations and fallacies and untruths in her narrative, the mere fact that she purported
fallacies and untruths. I'm going to use some of his words. She included fallacies and untruths in her narrative. In other words, she's a lying heifer. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She's just a lying heifer. Okay? And she's a low down. It's unbecoming to do something, to go into somebody's house and just sneak around to get something just to come back out and report to the world. None of your friends in Kansas City should trust you.
To discuss your mother's personal sensitive information makes her guilty of HIPAA. And if we can prove that she in fact violated HIPAA law by discussing discussing my mother's business, she can be fined and she can also be jailed and she can also be prevented permanently from ever working in the human services field again. An attorney told me that. So I have to pay him, okay, the retainer fee, and he's going to pick it up from here. So she could go to jail for what she did against my mother, discussing her personal business. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits.
When people are jealous of you and hate you, they will talk about any and everything surrounded by you. You can't, and Dr. Umar doesn't. He does not come out here and talk about his personal business. He sticks to FDMG and Africa and Uganda and all these other things. Fred, no. He doesn't talk about his personal life. It's only out here because of haters. Haters. And I can relate to that. You haters are so disgusting. It's nothing like some haters, you know? People that just jealous of folks. People that are just jealous of folks. I mean, people can be broke and have no money, and you can have a YouTuber with 600,000 plus subscribers making good money a month, and they're calling her broke when they ain't got a pot to piss in.
I thought parents were off limits, but I guess when you that trifling, when you that low down, when you're that deceptive and manipulative.
Okay, see now y'all about to make Dr. Umar lay that doctor degree down for about 15 or 20 minutes. I don't know, but he gonna have to lay it down for a minute, and he gonna have to let the North Philly come out of him. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you got to chin check somebody and let them know. He gonna have to let the Philly come out of him.
Nothing is off limits. So anyway, brothers and sisters, she said, I can care for your mother. She won my confidence. I said, let's do it.
How she win your confidence? Come on, Dr. Umar, you smarter than her. What did she do?
So she cared for my mother twice. The weekend I was in Eastern Michigan University. That was 3 nights. And she cared for my mother for the week that I was in Stockholm, Sweden. I believe that was 5 or 6 nights. Okay? Eastern Michigan University, Stockholm, Sweden. I paid her both times. She never spent time with me in my mother's house because I don't spend time with women in my mother's house.
And I heard some man say today that, Umar's probably had all kind of women in the house. The man just said, how do you know that if he tells you he doesn't have the women in that house, that I'm sure the women that he's dealing with, a lot of them are, educated women they have homes or they can get a motel. Because a lot of the women that he deals with, they're business type women for the most part. And they have their own place. But this man said that Dr. Umar probably has had women running out through his mama's house. Now, why would he say that? Why are you steady defaming this man's character? Why? Oh, y'all mighty quiet. Like the video. Outlaw teach sis. Yep. Because people like to act like people can see the truth, but when they just don't like a person, they don't care. Even if they don't care.
This is business. Personal is personal. I got her a hotel. I Ubered her over to the home. When she got to the home, I went over instructions with her. I went to the airport. When I got back from both trips, I Ubered her to a hotel. And then she flew out. I paid for her flight. I paid for her hotel. Business was business. Personal was personal. So, after returning from Sweden,
Because I need to know, where did it go wrong? What happened? Why this woman all of a sudden? I know, but I'm just acting like I don't know. I know what happened.
I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. After returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. I'm not going to go into detail over the egregious lack of regard and concern she displayed for my mother. I'm not going to go over that. That's too personal. But I was very
And it's none of our business. But see, she brought her ass out here and she wanted to tell the world any little thing she thought she knew about Dr. Umar. And he's had other women. He's had other women. You don't see them out here running their mouth.
disappointed and I was guilty. Whenever my mother isn't properly cared for, I take on that shame, I take on that blame. But I said to myself, you can never use this woman again to care for your mother. So I began to distance myself from this woman.
So because he didn't like the care that she gave, he started to distance himself. Uh, that lady said she did that. Sis, the woman said she wasn't qualified for that kind of work. I got you, wink. I agree, it's some of our business, but she was hurt by the way she was treated by. Did he hit her? Did he beat her? What did he do to her? I mean, what did he do? She acts like she's the first woman who has been rejected or things didn't work out. I mean, what did she want from Dr. Umar? She was there to take care of the mother and then move along.
Me back up again. She saw me 3 times privately. She cared for my mother 2 other times. 5 total contacts. 3 of them were private. Brothers and sisters, without being too vulgar, those 3.
Okay, I think we might. Now, Dr. Umar, I'm going to say this because I am a lady. But I know you was mad. You was mad. And when you get mad, you say stuff. So I may not agree with everything you said, but I understand. I may not agree with everything you said, but I understand. I may not agree with everything you said, but I understand. So let's play the clip.
Private contacts basically consisted of her gummy bearing my shango.
Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna come. I'm just gonna let it play.
She gummy beared the shango. That's basically what she did. It was a jump off. Hood rat jump off. That's all it was. Fellatio. 3 fellatio sessions.
Now, see, lady, you brought this up on yourself. Why did you know how he can get when he does clap back, you know how he is, and you know he got words for words, baby. He done said words that I had never heard of before a couple of times. Hell, I had to pull up the dictionary on my little iPhone.
Came to visit. She wanted to please the Prince of Pan-Africanism. So it happened. 3 fellatio sessions. I'm not proud to say that. And then, of course, quote unquote caregiver. I put caregiver in quotes because she did anything but care for my mother. Anyway.
Let me see what y'all saying. I see. Who cares? She thought it was something right, and she wasn't qualified. I agree, it's none of our business, but she was hurt. Okay, bro was wild for saying all that. Dang, 3. Come on now, let it play. Okay, this is outrageous. You hear how he talking. She also valid for how she feeling respectfully. Okay. My whole thing is, what just lets me know that this woman is just, she has evilness behind her reasoning for doing this. Why did you go to LENON, the man who has 50,000 videos about Dr. Umar every single day? There's a 5-hour live schedule. Dr. Umar exposing Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar's never gonna open the school. Dr. Umar, and then he called and pretended to be Dr. Umar. I was told that he said he did it. Dr. Umar said he heard the recording and it was him. He called and pretended to be Dr. Umar trying to find out information about FDMG Academy. You know, sometimes people can become possessed over you. They really can become possessed over you. I think Lennon has an out-of-body experience when he hears Dr. Umar's name. did it play?
This was the first week of March, Sweden. I come back from Sweden. I'm disappointed. Can't work with this woman no more. Can't take care of my mother. I can't mess with you. I started to distance myself from her. On June the 25th, the last moon that we had, I do my Art of Dialogue interview. I'm coming out of my Art of Dialogue interview and my phone is blowing up. There's a woman on Pastor Bussy's page claiming that y'all was in a 2.5-year relationship, that you were in love with her, that you wanted to marry her.
A woman scorn. Ain't nothing like a woman scorn. Some women can shake it out, be like, all right, bye. And never ever call that person again and never have to speak to him again. You break up, okay, cool, I holler, bye. Not gonna go on no tour, putting your business out in the street, because if you talk about the relation, if you talk about it, you're going to have to talk about, something's going to come out about you too. So just zip it. Dr. Umar has stated on one of those shows he do, honey, you know when he holding that stick in his hand and all that stuff, he said, the only way anybody would know about me and a woman is if she talks about it. He said, I would never disrespect the woman like that. And I know some of y'all feel like he disrespected her by some of the things he's gonna say and he said, but that's why I'm saying when a person gets pissed, you say stuff that you might later regret. He probably, because he did say, he hated he had to say that, but she drew first blood. Can y'all at least admit that she started it? He didn't come out here talking about her. Come on. Okay, because the doctor already has an audience and the woman has, 34 followers. I got. So, is he into multiple marriages? He says he's going to have. Now, people think I agree with everything Dr. Umar. I don't, but I think he only needs one wife. You see what this. You got two women, two wives. You'll have double trouble. Lord have mercy. You only need one wife. You see what this woman doing? Can you imagine having two of them? They both get mad and could conspire against you together? Huh. It would be a mess, Dr. Umar. And you might have, child, it would be a mess. So yup, that was it. She was scorned. Everyone knows he wants two wives. That's not new. That's right. She said it off. I think that she wanted to be in a relationship with him, but when that didn't happen, she exposed him. All I'm saying is that she wanted a relationship. She would have. Damn, was she? You know what? You think she was? I guess. Well, she know he wants two wives, but she said she didn't want that. She didn't want to be his wife or nothing like that. You're lying. Why did you gummy bear him if you didn't have any? Why would you gummy bear somebody you don't want? 1, 2, 3 times. Why would you slob the knob 3 times if you don't even like the man or care about him or don't want? Why would you do that? You don't know where the Shango stick been.
That you wanted her to have your child. You were in a 2.5-year relationship with her. You were in love with her. You wanted to marry her. You wanted her to have your child. You were in a 2.5.
I wonder why he said, never mind. You know what? But it's so, okay, never mind. Dr. Umar makes stuff so funny, you shouldn't laugh, but the way he says it. Laughing my ass off, not the gummy bear. Well, that's what he said it. So she's saying no, she didn't want to marry him. That's what she over there telling homeboy, his biggest hater. I didn't want to marry him. I didn't want this, that, and the other. Well, why did you gummy bear him 3 times? Why did you text him and say you was the deep throat? You was the best at gummy. Oh, let me stop.
Relationship with her. You wanted to marry her. You was in love with her, and you wanted her to be your wife. Brothers and sisters, I have women who look way better than her.
Now here it comes. He's finna go for the gutter right now. He's finna. He finna dish it out real quick. He gonna dish it out real quick. Then he gonna come back in. You know, Pan African Prince gonna jump back in and get him back under control. But he gonna have to let her have it for a minute.
who have done more for me in my life than she ever could, who I wasn't in love with, who I didn't want to make my wife, who I didn't want to have my baby. So this woman, this Kansas City thought, this Jezebel, this jump off, this smash and grab, spent 3 times with me. Not 3 nights, because I never spent the night. I never spent the night with her in my life. I never spent
You mean you didn't hold her and cuddle her and spoon her after the?
a night with her in my life. I saw her 3 times. And 3 times, all of which, if I'm not mistaken, were during the first quarter of 2025. 3 times.
That would be January, February, and March. For those of you that's, what y'all saying, honey? What y'all saying? Yes, she did. Yes, she did it 3 times. But she said she didn't like him, but you gummy beared him 3 times. Do you just do that on GP? Yeah. um, she was all about bro. She literally went to his house and took care of mama. Cut it out. She was more than a Jezebel. His own daughter said her father was something else. Three times cut it out, and you let her take care of your mama. Y'all act like y'all don't know how men are. Never mind.
I'm in love with her. 3 times I want to marry her. 3 times I want her to have my baby. 3 times, and we were in a 2.5-year relationship. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters.
He said it 3 times. Here it goes.
But it gets worse. She told Pastor Bussy. She told Pastor Bussy. And let me say this about Pastor Bussy. Rainbow Bunny. Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, has been cyber stalking me for 10 years. People have.
And she knew that. And she went straight to that man because she wanted to. She was hurt, so she wanted to hurt people, hurt people. Isn't that what you scholars say? Hurt people, hurt people. She wanted to hurt him. When someone wants to hurt you, they would try and make you look bad. They would go to your enemies and tell them any little thing they ever thought they knew of. Any little thing, if they saw you, oh, she liked to chew. She liked to eat purple now laters. Oh, she liked to cook this on Sundays. Anything they think they know about you, they would tell it to your enemy. And I'm telling the truth. I can testify to that one, baby. I can testify to that.
Asked me to put a stop to him legally. I had 2 attorneys who sent him cease and desist.
And he needs to be put to a. He needs to be made to stop. He shouldn't be able to say Dr. Umar's name. Oh.
And he.
If that man couldn't talk about Dr. Umar anymore, he would lose his damn mind. That's all he does is talk about Dr. Umar every day. He sits there with them glasses on. And he be in front of that computer. Oh, yeah, I know Umar. Yeah, see, yeah, I remember that. I got a file on that. Yeah, Umar. Yeah. Oh, yeah, his mom. Oh, yeah, I know about that. Oh, no, his grandmother. Oh, his uncle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I talked to his dad. He's probably a nice man, but he is obsessed with Dr. Umar. Okay, that must have been, wait a minute, 3 times cut it out. That must have been some super gummy. I don't know. I don't like gummy bears. I never have. When people get angry, you see their real character. Okay. This
man stay in mess with women. Huh. He is too old for this type of behavior. Two sinners trying to decide who's more righteous. Okay, Faith. Um, the Shango stick come out with feelings attached. It's crazy to try and get a chick. It's my new thing. I'm using this. Okay. That Shango stick a mofo. That Shango stick must be a mo. And do you know what I heard Lennon say one time? This man said that he heard that Dr. Umar was well endowed. That he pretty much had a big Shango stick. I could not believe he said that. Brothers and sisters, my damn hair is in my eye. He said it. He said, "Oh yeah, from what I've heard, oh yeah, and from what I've heard, Dr. Umar, yeah, he's Jermaine, oh yeah, he's well endowed. So these women, he said it. I heard him say it.
Not cease and desist. Those attorneys did not live in Utah where he lives. Those attorneys did not live in Utah, so there was no follow up. I recently consulted with a Utah attorney who told me I have a serious case against Pastor Bussy the Rainbow Bunny. But I'm going to have to fly out to Utah a couple times to appear in court. So this attorney told me that if I give him the retainer, he will begin the investigation on Pastor Bussy. And after looking at Pastor Bussy's YouTube page, he says he is quite certain that I have a case for slander, I have a case for libel, I have a case for defamation. And he also said because he's been making money off of my name for 10 years, that he can be.
See, I heard Dr. Umar say 10 years. Dr. Umar also said that he heard the recording. Because when you call in to these light companies and stuff, they'll tell you this call is being recorded for training purposes. And someone said he didn't do it, but then someone said that Lennon said he did do it, and then Dr. Umar said he heard the tape, he heard his voice. And if anyone should know his voice, it's Dr. Umar because the man talks about him every day. Oh, what y'all saying? Um, who's Pastor Bussy? He that's what he calls Lennon. This is not a good idea because when you sue people, the court asks for motion of discovery. Yeah, that dude is weird. That would allow the state to look into both. And you know that's fine. I'm sure he don't have anything to have. If Dr. Umar was really doing something so criminalistic, he would have been arrested and sued and audited and all of that by now. People just get on here and say that. And do you know when you just repeat something over and over again, some people are weak-minded, and if they hear it, they start to believe it. Some people are weak. I'm not weak-minded. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna follow my mind. And if I believe in something, I don't care how many people come over here and leave comments and say, "Oh, you're in a cult. Oh, that man's never gonna open." I don't want to hear it, cause I know he's just a man. He's not a god walking on water. I know he's just a man walking around with a Shango stick, just like the rest of the men in Philly. And every now and then he want to hit a little something. Just don't pick one from Kansas City that's gonna run her mouth.
To pay me back all the money that he made in my name, and that we can lay siege to any property that he owns. I told him that the man is broke. He don't have any property. He basically pays his bills by making Dr. Umar defamation films. He said, well, if that's the case, if he has a job.
Dr. Umar say defamation films. His YouTube video, Dr. Umar call him a film. He making films on you. This man has videos that's not even on the internet anymore, but he has them in his little private files. He pulls out stuff when Dr. Umar was young, before he even grew all this hair. He got videos that Dr. Umar probably don't remember. He got videos that Dr. Umar probably don't even remember. He pull out shit. I saw one time Dr. Umar was walking in front of a school. He played it today. Dr. Umar was like, "Welcome. This is some school. I don't know, but I had never seen it nowhere. But he got it. He is the damn, he is like, you know how presidents have their presidential libraries? He is Dr. Omar's personal Pan-African Prince presidential library. Lenin, honor, in honor of Dr. Umar.
If he has a job, then his wages can be garnished until he satisfies the balance of the settlement from court.
Woo!
So, brothers and sisters, I have finally realized that I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund.
I'm gonna donate 50. You need to get on. You need to watch. I know that ain't a lot, Dr. Umar. I know you can say next time, sister, make it 100. I'm gonna do my best, Doc. I'm gonna do my best.
And the reason I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund is not because I have to defend myself. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund so I can file suit against people who think it's okay to constantly slander my name and attack my mother. Attack my mother.
Hey, Vaughn. Hey, daughter.
Attack my mother. So, brothers and sisters, this woman told Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, the YouTubian struggle streamer, she told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing.
Okay, now Dr. Umar, the great Dr. Umar, the Pan-African Prince, he's about to get North Philly real quick like. It ain't gonna take him long. He gonna spit it out like it ain't nothing. But again, let me remind y'all, anytime you want to see what's in the presidential Pan-African Prince library in honor of Dr. Umar, Lenin Honor has created him a presidential library. Okay?
Take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. When that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman,
she gummy beared his Shango stick once, twice, 3 times a lady. She gummy beared that Shango stick. But she didn't really like him. She just felt like gummy bearing. That's all.
took off her underwear, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no
Now, Dr. Umar, now this is where but I know I understand. Sometimes when you get mad, you let a person have it. So cover your ears, folks.
Respect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died. She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years? They got goldfish in there, they got all kind of fish, and it ain't been cleaned in years. That's what she smelled like when she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers was.
I'm sorry. I was trying not to laugh, Dr. Umar. Now you can't be doing this. You got to. Ooh. I'm not laughing at the lady. I'm laughing at the way he's putting it. But she came out here and started it, okay?
So old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers was. Her drawers were so old and so funky, I thought her underwear was a slingshot. Her drawers were so funky and so stank, brothers and sisters, that I thought it was a wife beater, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect. So when she said, "It's my turn," after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, "It's my turn." After she got finished swallowing the Prince of Pan-Africanism, she said, "It's my turn." And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this? Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going anywhere near that cootie cat. Brothers and sisters, listen. Brothers and sisters, listen. She told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. I'm willing to take a lie detector test. I am willing to take a lie detector test, brothers and sisters. That woman smelled like a dead cow mixed with sour milk and menstruated underwear that was found in a funky alleyway. I lie to you not. She is so acidic. Her yoni verse is so acidic. She needs a baptism. She needs a deep cleanse. She needs an exorcism. I think she got demons living in that bat cave. I think she got demons living in that bat cave, brothers and sisters. And she thought that the world's most requested scholar was going to go down on her. Oh no. My women got to be fresh and clean. My women got to smell like fresh peaches, fresh daffodils. My women got to smell like fresh roses. If you want these lips to ever touch your peach cobbler, if you want this tongue to ever massage your honeycomb hideout, you got to be clean. You got to be clean. And she need a deep cleanse. In fact, I'm going to treat her because I have her address. I know where she sleeps. I have Pastor Bussy's address. I know where he sleeps. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni.
Now I want to say none of this would have ever happened if that lady had not come out here and went to the one man that talks about Dr. Umar every single day, that has a presidential Pan-African Prince library in his honor. He has every video Dr. Umar has ever made, every speech he's ever given. He has it. And this lady chose to go to that man and do a 5-hour damn interview and talk about Dr. Umar's mother and her illness. And that pissed him off. Sometimes there's things that trigger people. I'm no psychologist, psychiatrist, or none of that. But everyone has something that would trigger them, and they will just be like, F it. What do they call it? They'll crash out. He crashed out for a minute with his words. He did. I'll say that, Dr. Umar. You have to let her have it. Talk about your mama.
I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa because whatever she got in her, I don't know how many men she done been with. I don't know. But I've never smelled a woman smell like that. But let me get back on topic.
Yes.
Let me get on topic with this funky coochie cat Kansas City throat goat. Let me get back on topic trying to destroy me. You picked the wrong one. You want war? I'm ready for war. Ogun is ready. Ogun is ready. So she told Pastor Bussy, I went down on her. I pledge allegiance to the African flag. That is a lie. She told Pastor Bussy I hit a raw. I pledge allegiance to the African flag. That is a...
But what my thing? Why would you? And why would he want to hear about another man hitting a woman raw and going down alleged? Why would he want to sit up and hit it? What pleasure are you getting out of it? Is the question of the day. Why do you want to sit up and hear about Dr. You want to hear about all of Dr. Umar's sex escapades? Why are you so infatuated with Dr. Umar? What is it about him that turns you on? Do you like the way he repeats things 3 times? Do you like it when he dresses up in his African garb? What is it about Dr. Umar? Do you like it when he brushes his hair? What is it about Dr. Umar that turns you on that you talk about him every day for 5 and 6 hours? That's something that needs to be studied. I'm serious. That's a disease.
She told Pastor Bussy I get high in order to get intimate. She told Pastor Bussy to.
Snoop Dogg probably do. It's a lot of men do that now. What's the big deal? But he say he don't. But I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with taking you a little puff if that's what you want to do. Get you a shot or something. What's wrong with that? But he say he don't. But I'm just saying there's a lot of people that do. But why did she tell this man that? What was your purpose? Somebody needs to give her the hardcore interview. Why did you go to his main enemy? Why did you want to disclose that you all had any type of gummy bear experience? What colors were the gummy bears? Were they big gummy bears or were they little gummy bears?
Rainbow Gang and YouTube and struggle streaming that Dr. Umar has to get high before I get busy. I don't do drugs. I don't do dope. I don't get high. But she told
he don't do dope. He don't do drugs. He don't. He's serious about this too, damn it. He don't do drugs. Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all done got my doctor out of order now. Leave him alone so he don't have to come out here and let the Leo the line come out there. Cause I done got on here sometimes and sometimes people make you do that. They talk about your mama and stuff. They make you want to come out here. I came out here one day on a Thanksgiving morning. I'm supposed to be giving thanks. What I do, I cuss somebody out because they talked about my mama. And they never met my mama. I should have let it slide, but it bees that way sometimes.
him that. A lie. She lied on me like a dog, brothers and sisters. That Kansas City throat goat built like a sack of old laundry. Built like a sack of old, you fat, funky.
Dr. Umar, stop it! I just want to know how you got from that woman's cool. How you why you want to smell the cool? It's the Shango stick swinger. Oh, that Shango stick a mofo. And why you pledge allegiance? Which African flag get him? Like him. Okay, so Leon Horror is part of the community. No, he got a wife. Okay, so he definitely ate the. Wait, how did you get out of that uni, big bro? Y'all messy.
Let me stay within character. Let me stay within character.
Yes, please.
Only worthy. You are only worthy of shining the Shango, you dusty hoe. You are only.
Dr. Umar! Did you call her a dusty whore? Dr. Umar, you can't be saying that. Dr. Umar, you're making it hard on a sister. You can't do that, Dr. Umar. But I know you get a pass this time because she talked about your mama. Did he just call her a dusty hoe? I told y'all he from the north. Ain't that what his daughter say? She from north.
Worthy of shining the Shango. How we doing there, family?
Wait, he go from dusty to how you doing there? Oh my goodness. I love this.
So anyway, brothers and sisters, she told him that I get high. She told him I went down. She told him I went raw. Dr. Umar E. Fatunde, yes sir. That's me, my brother. That is me, my brother. Yes sir. Yes sir. I'm in Delaware, brother. This is the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy you're looking at. Yes sir, that is me in the flesh, elder. That is me in the flesh, elder. I'm battling demons right now, but we're going to win. No problem, no problem.
So some man has spotted him outside of his school and recognized him, and he's talking to Dr. Umar, and somebody texting me and I'm live. I can't answer. I'm using this phone.
Wow.
Wait a minute. I thought
Man,
I
bless
took
her.
this one out. Hold up.
Snap that circle, elder.
He was taking a picture
I'm
with the
gonna
man.
keep you.
Hold up, bro. I'm gonna have to call you back. Where's my video at?
And my prayers for your mom, and you keep me in.
Okay, I'm trying to skip past that part. He just talking about, okay, I
The
think.
place, man. This is gonna be the place. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that was a man that was,
Yes,
in
sir.
fact, was happy to see Dr. Umar. It's got to be really something to actually meet him in person and to hear him speak in person. He actually spoke at my alma mater, Philander Smith College, but I didn't know, and I didn't get to see him. Oh my goodness, I missed it.
Take care, man. Yes, sir. That's me, brother. That's me, Elder. So, brothers and sisters, she stated 4 blatant lies. Well, 10. She said I loved her. I wanted to marry her.
She said you loved her?
I wanted her to have my baby. 44 years old. 3 fellatio sessions, and I wanted to marry her. I wanted her to have my child. I was in love with her. She said I masturbated, brothers and sisters. I don't want to be foul, but she said I masturbated.
Why would she tell another man that what's the relevance of telling him that? Come on, people, even if y'all don't like Dr. Umar, why would she go tell the man that hates Dr. Umar's guts and disses him and dogs him out every single day that he allegedly masturbated? What's the relevance, Your Honor? Objection! Relevance? Overruled. Throw that shit out.
In order to have sex, she said he got to masturbate. Talk to any woman who's ever dated me.
But if you do that, I don't get it.
My life. Talk to any woman who has ever dated me in my life. Does Dr. Umar masturbate? Has he ever masturbated in front of you? Guess what, y'all? I've never masturbated in my life. God is my witness. I've never masturbated in my life.
But if he had to, never mind.
The wet dream in 11th grade or 12th grade. One wet dream.
Now, how you remember when you had a wet dream, Dr. Umar? See, this woman got you telling. Don't you tell them nothing else. You don't have to say nothing else. As your attorney, I'm asking, zip it.
I can't remember if that was 11th grade or 12th grade at the Scotland School for Veterans Children in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. At the Scotland School for Veterans Children in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. I had a wet dream. I was still a virgin. I had a wet dream in either 11th grade or 12th grade. That was it. I never masturbated. I never had a need to. I'm not into that. She said I masturbated. I only saw her 3 times. So in 3 sessions.
I want to know why she felt that was relevant to tell another man that even if he did, and he says he didn't. So I have to go with what he says because it's his life and his body. But why would you tell somebody that? That lets me know she's just a low down heifer. You low down, ma'am. You talked about his mama. But my whole question is why Lennon Honor want to hear about another man masturbating? What the fuck? Now I'm about to get out of character. Damn. Oh.
3 hours apiece. You spent what, 9 hours with me? 12 hours in your life alone? I masturbated. I got high. I went down on your funky cootie cat, smelling like sardines and sardines and spoiled milk. Your yoniverse smelled like sardines and spoiled milk, and you saying I went down. I got high. I masturbated. I went down. What else? I got high. I masturbated. I went down. I got high. I masturbated. I didn't use a condom. And check this one out. Guess what else she said? I asked her to put her fingers, brothers and sisters. She said I asked her to put her fingers in my rectum. Sisters, talk to any woman I've ever dated. Go to high school. Go to college. Go to the school.
I know y'all say let it play, but why would she tell Lennon Honor that he wants her to put her finger in his rectum? What is the relevance of that? You gummy beared him and allegedly he wants you. Did you? Why? And why would he want want to hear. I'd have been like, oh, I don't want to hear that.
District of Philadelphia, go throughout the world. Is there any sister I've ever dated who can tell you I asked them to put their fingers in my rectum? You were the throat goat. That's it. You were the throat goat. Why are you making up these lies? I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Kansas, and take a lie detector test. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and take a lie detector test. And I want the lie detector technician to ask 10 questions. Did he want you to have his baby? Did he want to marry you? Did he want you to have his baby? Did he masturbate in front of you? Did he do drugs in front of you? Did he hit you raw? Did he go down on your funky, sardine, rat-infested, smelling like the worst fish tank never cleaned? Did he go down on you?
He mad. He's sweating.
Brothers and sisters, they attacked my mother. You don't talk about nobody's mother. You don't talk about nobody's mother. So I got 2 lawsuits that I got to pay for. I got 2 lawsuits I'm about to pay for. Let me go to Baby Smurf for a minute.
So now he's about to talk about his daughter, who has been on the streets of Philly saying she's homeless and she has nowhere to go. Not true. She can go to her mama house if she wants to, but she has to obey rules. And her daddy will help her, but she has to obey rules. I'm gonna let him tell you. She'll have to go to college. She'll have to get a job. He's a scholar. He's a doctor. Her mother has a master's degree and above. You can't just roam the streets when both of your parents are damn scholars. Okay, you can't do that.
I love my child. Let me say that. I love my child. Let me say that. I love my child. Let me say that. I pray to God she's safe. I pray to God she's healthy. Baby Smurf has my number. She is not blocked. She can text me anytime. She can call me anytime. She has a mother with a house. I have a cousin of mine who invited her to come and stay with her. Baby Smurf don't want a place to stay. Baby Smurf has places to stay. And I pray my daughter is as well. I pray she's well. But I need y'all to understand something. If she want her father's help, she can have her father's help. If she want her mother's help, I think she can have her mother's help. I've had relatives reach out to her. She don't want to be helped. She loves the attention that she gets on the struggle streams. She's called me out my name. She's disrespected me, but she's still my child. She's not honest about a lot of things. She knows why I wasn't there. She know her mother kept me out of her life, so she's very dishonest. She told somebody on an interview this morning or yesterday that I wasn't there when she was born. Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor. Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor. I had her more than her mother had her first 5 years of her life. But if she wants to lie, she can keep on lying. I understand her loyalty is to her mother, and because her loyalty is to her mother, she's going to keep on lying. But that's not the point. I just want all y'all to know that if my daughter ever reaches out to me, I'm here for her. So what you see her doing is all intentional. It's strategic. She's very intelligent. She knows exactly what she's doing, and I think she knows. And I pray my baby is safe, but I think she knows.
She is very intelligent. And she has a gift for gab, just like her daddy. She's intelligent. And she wants to be the next meatball out of Philly. She wants to be a social media star. So she's out there in the streets just doing all these weird, crazy skits and things. And no, she don't have to live on the streets. But she tried to fight her mama too. Ain't no child of mine gonna fight me. If you're gonna stay in my house, you're gonna have to abide by the rules. And she already know if Dr. Umar help her, you already know he can get, you're not gonna just sit around and eat and say you're gonna get drunk. He say she gonna have to roll in community college and she gonna have to get a job. Come on. He's about to open a school. She can go help her daddy with that school. She can be a help the children in the school. What do you call it? A mentor. Yeah.
That if she gets help, she can't act crazy on the internet no more. Because guess what? My help is going to come with conditions. You're going to get your ass somewhere and sit down. Read a book. Get off the damn internet for a minute. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the community college.
Let me rewind that back. This her daddy. Nisha, this your daddy talking to you.
Down. Read a book. Internet for a minute.
And do you know that she also went to people that don't like him? You know, I wouldn't say don't like him, but you know, and did interviews. And she just did one recently. Every time they post clips of it, Dr. Umar daughter. You know, it's all clicks and views. It's all about, if the Dr. Umar is the most popular one, we're all struggle streamers. He's the big time streamer, and he doesn't even really stream. So everyone wants to capitalize off of his name, what he's built. And that's what Lennon is doing. He's living off Dr. Umar. It's a hell of a thing to have built some shit, and then every time you do a video, somebody comes behind you and try to take your shit. It's happened to me before.
Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you at the Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology. You want to do some plumbing, some architects, some auto mechanic. Let's find you a summer job. Can we start with a summer job? I will help my daughter. But it's going to come with conditions. But what you're not going to do is keep on disrespecting.
So for all you people that say, Umar, why you, he will have what, y'all know this man now just go let that girl talk crazy, call him a fat bitch, and she went live on Father's Day. Fuck you, Umar. Come on, that was not necessary. She's disrespectful. Honor your mother and father so your days will be long. Okay? If you don't like him, just don't talk to him. Just don't say nothing.
But what you're not going to do is keep on disrespecting me repeatedly over and over. We're not doing that. Good to see you, young king. Good to see you, man. All right, brother. That's going to have to stop. But brothers and sisters, I just wanted to go live to clear the air. I came on here to say more than what I said, but my mind is all over the place. They sent social services to my mother's house the other day, brothers and sisters. The Kansas City Throat Goat and Rainbow Bunny Pastor Bussy sent the social services. They were there twice this week.
So this woman came out here and now social services went to his house. Ma'am, you low down. You low down. You don't deserve no sympathy. What you did is pathetic. Social services went to his house because she decided to go on that man's channel and interview with him. And now, do you know how most people put their parents in a damn nursing home and go on about their business? Dr. Umar could be running around having him a woman in many states because you know if he wanted to, he could have him a woman in a whole lot of states with a place to live, and he could just jet there anytime he wanted to and put his mom in a nursing home. But instead, he's taking the time to take care of his mama and get a babysitter or a caretaker when he has to travel. And this goddamn woman has made the social services come to his mama house. I'm a Leo too. I'm about to get out of here. That's crazy.
Social services came out to inspect the allegations made against me. So that will also be included in my lawsuit. There's also something else I want to say. There's also something else I want to say. There's also something else I want to say. I believe that Siobhan Stone, AKA I'm the original Eat Up the Prince, that's what she called herself in the text message. And I had plenty.
Wait a minute. Hold on, let me rewind that.
The original Eat Up the Prince, that's what she called Siobhan Stone, AKA I'm the original Eat Up the Prince. That's what she called herself in the text message.
You're the original Eat Up the Prince. Oh, you wanted Dr. Umar. You wanted to be his wife. You wanted to be one of those two wives. And it didn't happen, and that's why you came out here. If he had not did whatever he did to piss you up, you would still be gummy bearing and eating and the original Eat Up the Prince. But you got mad at him. He didn't come out here on you. He did not come out here and say one thing. I want everyone to know he did not come out here and talk about this woman or put any of their little whatever they had out on these damn social media streets. She did it. So don't sit up here and say she needs sympathy because he's talking about her, Tasha K. She drew first blood. And she had the social services to go to his mama's house. He don't have to he could easily make it easy on himself, put up clothes, board up the house, sell it, and put his mama in a nursing home if none of his other siblings won't take her. And go on about his business and go live in Ghana or some damn where. Well, no, he got a school open. I'm just saying. But he chooses to help to take care of his mother, and this woman gets mad because she doesn't get her way, and then when she puts her little side out, he comes out to tell, then she gets mad and go on his show. I've been getting all these DMs and messages from women, and you know they were like, "Oh no, we understand. This is revenge porn. How's it revenge porn when she the one said she gummy beared me and she's the original Eat Up the Prince? She's the garbage disposal of the Prince of Pan Africanism. Gummy bears and shit all over the. Talking about the floor was sticky. It's all them damn gummy bears you." Get up off Dr. Umar, woman. Get up off of him. Leave him alone. Helpful.
I had plenty more text messages of hers that I did not post. I probably have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I got about 50 text messages of hers begging to eat the Shango. But she called herself the original I Eat Up the Prince. So Miss Siobhan Stone of Kansas City, Missouri, the original I Eat Up the Prince 3 times. Siobhan Stone 3 times. AKA Lene Stacks. Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, Throat Goat, Hood Rat, Jump Off, Fishy Coochie. Fishy Coochie, the queen of Fishy Coochie. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account of FDMG.
And I can believe that because she was in that house going through everything. Because she went on there and she started reporting any little thing she saw. Anytime, like I said earlier when I first started this live, she counted the amount of stoppers that he has to go in the sink to stop up the sink. Why would that be important to tell somebody? That just lets you know that she was there. She was a spy. She was a spy in that house. She was she probably from Russia or some damn where, working for the Russians, trying to take Dr. Umar out. She's probably working for Trump or something. Let me hush before Trump shut me down.
My personal. I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage if Siobhan Stone, Throat Goat, or Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the school's account because that is a federal crime. So we have a watch on my account and the school's account to see if Pastor Bussy or Throat Goat Siobhan is going to try to compromise my accounts because that is a Fed charge. If they mess with the school's account, that is a Fed charge. Gives information about the school account to anybody else, that is a Fed charge. We know Pastor Bussy called the gas.
She caught you slipping, Dr. Umar. Don't do that no more. I don't know. You can't trust nobody. I mean, if he goes, he was in Africa, so somebody had to be taking care of his mama. I pray it was somebody that's not around there snooping, trying to gather up some evidence to hurt him because he's been in Africa. So I hope it was somebody that's trustworthy.
An electric company and impersonated himself as Dr. Umar. A couple years ago.
Wait, listen to this. Listen to this. didn't know this until today because I had never heard this. He's telling us about that man, LENON, who does videos about him every day, pretended to be Dr. Umar and call the gas company, the light company, APNR Energy, wherever it is in your city, pretended to be him so he could find out if the lights were on or whatever with the FDMG Academy. You know, you got to really be, that's psychotic.
Electric company.
Wait a minute.
Out the school account to anybody else, that is a Fed charge. We know Pastor Bussy called the gas and electric company and impersonated himself as Dr. Umar. A couple years ago, Pastor Bussy called the gas and electric company, and I know because I heard the audio. They taped him. We have him on recording of falsifying himself, impersonating Dr. Umar to try to get information on the account and to try to sabotage the account. So I got to put money out to sue Pastor Bussy in Utah, and I got to put money out to sue Throat Goat Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, for violating HIPAA law. She had no legal right to put my mother's business in the street. I had a couple Kansas City queens who wanted to pull up on her. A couple of my Kansas City supporter sisters, they said, Dr. Umar, give me her address. We're going to whip her ass. They was going to come to the house and just whip her ass for what she did because you don't talk about nobody's mother. But I said, I think I'm going to do the legal route. The legal route is going to hurt her more. Pastor Bussy, I thought he would stop. He ain't going to stop because he feeds his family off of my slander videos. So brothers and sisters, I just want to declare the air. I don't know how 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship. Brothers and sisters, she's counting from the date they hosted the event all the way up to now. She's including all of that as a relationship. She told people that me and her was on the phone for hours. Talk to my women. My E5.
He said talk to his women. Child, I hope they, whew.
Day queens will tell you he don't talk on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone because I talk for a living. I don't want to talk on the phone. I was never on the phone with her for no hours. What is she talking about? She fabricated this whole thing. And why? Because I cut her off. You didn't take good care of my mother, so I cut you off. Move on. You got paid. Move on. You got
I holler, move on.
paid. What's the problem? 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation. Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there. She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid, she got clams between her legs, she got oysters, she got shrimps between her legs, she got salmon, whiting, tilapia, you name it, she got it. Squid, octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brothers and sisters.
Dr. See, that's why y'all know how he'll get once he get on a roll. Leave him alone.
She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. She need a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. Oh, man.
Woo.
With the prince.
Okay, and that was it. Because he was about to let some woman come. Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, I wanted to review all of that. My conclusion, my summary, how I summarize this. She started it. She drew first blood. Lene. You came out here, ma'am, and you went to his number one enemy, and you poured your whatever. You did a full interview. You told him personal things about Dr. Umar's mother and the house, how much food was in the house, how many stoppers he bought for the sink. You started this. And you know how he is. You say you had been talking to him, so you should know. Haven't you seen all these videos out there with him clicking on and all the funny shit he'll say? When people are backed up in the corner, they just like, you were wrong. And again, I say, this man could easily put his mother in a nursing home and move on about his business. But them people wouldn't take, come on. Even with him traveling and doing all that he's doing, he's still able to keep his mother at home and not in some nursing home. And you heard me say it's 7 of them. But sometimes not everyone will do what they're supposed to do. So Lene, stay your ass off of panels of people that don't like Dr. Umar. That's not right. It just makes you look like a vindictive, scorned woman who's mad because she no longer can gummy bear the Shango stick. Okay? All right, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I gotta get ready to go to work. I gotta get ready to get myself to bed. Hold on, let me see what y'all was saying. I know y'all was talking stuff. Slap the like button. I know that's right. Slap the like button. JR Comancho, how y'all doing? Gobble up the shunk 3 times and she is the throat goat. She is the throat goat. I knew that she wanted to be one of his wives. Y'all a mess. I eat you up, the prince is crazy. That's what she said. She said it. Why does he repeat himself all the time? He wants us to remember it. Slap that like button. Hit that like button. I know y'all hit the like button. Come on, y'all not even giving me. I only got 14. Don't get mad at me because Dr. Umar had to let a couple of people have it. If she had fishy, why was she? He said they didn't sleep together. They didn't sleep together. They didn't sleep together. Now he said they never. He said they didn't sleep. He said she only gummy beared him. He said she gummy beared him. That means she slobbed on the knob of the Shango stick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hit the like button and slap those buttons to the algorithm. I know that's right. Thank you. Show him 5 times. Is that what they say? 34 of you listening. But if you like the point of view, slap that like button. Don't be a hater. That discovery is not a good idea. You better not. This man is so fake. Corporate, you think he's fake? If you invite them people into your finances, you're going to have another issue altogether. I don't think this is a good idea. Who cares if he fake? He and his daughter are literally content. Oh, you a mess. You hate it, but you here. Slap and enjoy the show. Corbett, the fact that you have to explain yourself speaks volumes. The truth needs no explanation. Don't be a hater. Aquarium said hi. He definitely ate the aquarium. She gobbled the gummy, the Shango stick. Hey, Unspoken. Hey, PP Mars in chat. I'm going to catch your live from the beginning. Child, it's all about Shango sticks and fish tanks. Oh, it's just a mess, UP. Now, this woman went to his #1 hater. Let's say you have a hater somewhere, and someone comes out all of a sudden and they go to your #1 hater. That means they want to hurt you, right, UP? If they're going to someone that they know doesn't like you and that has been making videos about you. That means they want to hurt you and they don't like you, right? Or am I missing something? And then when you come back and defend yourself, don't get mad. It's time for me to tell y'all what I know now. So that's what he did. Y'all know they say I'm always for the men. I'm for the men when they right. I'm for the women when they right, but this time the woman wrong. I can't rock with the woman on this. You're wrong. Good night, PP. Okay, good night, Miss Lisa. He definitely ate the aquarium. Miss Lisa, okay, I was just wondering. Fish tank. That sounds very familiar. Yes, she is trying to get at him. Yes, she's trying to get at him. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all. I got to be at work. I got to get up at 5, be at work at 6. I'm working 12-hour shifts the rest of the week. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for watching me, and be around here gummy bearing nobody. Okay, if that's make sure that's the only gummy bears you're gonna be doing. Okay, all right. And men, don't be around here shanging that shango stick like it ain't nothing. And Lennon, quit letting women come on there and tell you about Dr. Umar's shango stick. That's not a good look. Y'all have a good night. Oh my goodness.